He was convincing and significant speech. He speaks for a people who have shown remarkable courage and strength in the face of brutal aggression. Courage and strength that's inspired
el valor
not only
y la
Ukrainians,
fuerza
but the
que
entire world.
ha inspirado no solo a los ucranianos,
Putin is
sino a
inflicting
todo el mundo.
appalling
Porque lo que
devastation and horror
está haciendo
on
Putin
Ukraine,
es
bombing
desolar
apartment buildings,
Ucrania,
maternity wards,
bombardeando
hospitals.
edificios de
I mean,
viviendas,
it's god awful. I was speaking
maternidades,
about this with
hospitales.
our commander behind me here, General Milley. I mean, it just is amazing. Yesterday, we saw reports that Russian forces were holding hundreds of doctors and patients hostage in the largest hospital in Mariupol. These are atrocities. They're an outrage to the world. And the world is united in our support for Ukraine and our determination to make Putin pay a very heavy price. America is leading this effort, together with our allies and partners, providing enormous levels of security and humanitarian assistance that we're adding to today, and we're going to continue to do more in the days and weeks ahead. We're crippling Putin's economy with punishing sanctions that's going to only grow more painful over time, with the entire NATO and EU behind us and many other countries. What's at stake here are the principles that the United States and the United Nations and across the world stand for. It's about freedom. It's about the right of people to determine their own future. It's about making sure Ukraine will never be a victory for Putin, no matter what advances he makes on the battlefield. The American people are answering President Zelenski's call for more help, more weapons for Ukraine to defend itself, more tools to fight Russian aggression. And that's what we're doing. In fact, we started our assistance to Ukraine before this war began, as they started to do exercises along the Ukrainian border, the Russians, starting in March of last year. We took the threat of Putin invading very seriously, and we acted on it. We sent Ukraine more security assistance last year, $650 million in weapons, including anti-air and anti-armor equipment, before the invasion, more than we had ever provided before. So when the invasion began, they already had in their hands the kinds of weapons they needed to counter Russian advances. And once the war started, we immediately rushed $350 million in additional aid to further address their needs. Hundreds of anti-air systems, thousands of anti-tank weapons, transport helicopters, armed patrol boats, and other high-mobility vehicles, radar systems that help track incoming artillery and unmanned drones, secure communications equipment and tactical gear, satellite imagery and analysis capacity. And it's clearly helped Ukraine inflict dramatic losses on Russian forces. On Saturday, my administration authorized another $200 million to keep a steady flow of weapons and ammunition moving to Ukraine. Now I'm once again using my presidential authority to activate an additional security assistance to continue to help Ukraine fend off Russia's assault, an additional $800 million in assistance. That brings the total of new U.S. security assistance to Ukraine to $1 billion just this week. These are direct transfers of equipment from our Department of Defense to the Ukrainian military to help them as they fight against this invasion. And I thank the Congress for appropriating these funds. This new package on its own is going to provide unprecedented assistance to Ukraine. It includes 800 anti-aircraft systems to make sure the Ukrainian military can continue to stop the planes and helicopters that have been attacking their people and to defend their Ukrainian airspace. And at the request of President Zelensky, we have identified and are helping Ukraine acquire additional longer-range anti-aircraft systems and the munitions for those systems. Our new assistance package also includes 9,000 anti-armor systems. These are portable, high accuracy shoulder-mounted missiles that the Ukrainian forces have been using with great effect to destroy invading tanks and armored vehicles. It'll include 7,000 small arms, machine guns, shotguns, grenade launchers to equip the Ukrainians, including the brave women and men who are
ayudar a los ucranianos, incluidos a los hombres y mujeres valientes que están defendiendo sus ciudades.
As well as the ammunition, artillery, and mortar rounds to go with small arms, 20 million rounds in total, 20 million rounds. And this will include drones, which
que demuestra nuestro compromiso para ayudar a Ucrania en su defensa también. Y no lo estamos haciendo solos. Nuestros aliados y asociados están trabajando también y han dado ya una ayuda muy significativa y van a seguir ayudando para que esta llegue a donde tiene que llegar. Todos estamos comprometidos al 100% para dar asistencia a Ucrania. Y vamos a seguir mandando más conforme los stocks estén preparados. Pero quiero serles muy sinceros. Esta puede ser una batalla muy larga y complicada. Tenemos que apoyar al pueblo de Ucrania ante este ataque inmoral y sin ética. Estamos unidos en este rechazo al ataque de Rusia y vamos a seguir apoyando a Ucrania mientras luchan por su libertad y por la democracia, además de por su supervivencia. Vamos a dar a Ucrania las armas que necesitan para defenderse en todos estos días tan difíciles que van a venir. Vamos a seguir movilizando la ayuda humanitaria para apoyar a quienes están en Ucrania y a aquellos que han tenido que huir del país. En las últimas semanas hemos mandado ya más de 360 millones de dólares para Ucrania y países vecinos y hemos mandado decenas de miles de toneladas de medicinas, de alimentos, de agua para seguir cooperando. Nuestros expertos en Polonia, en Moldavia y en el resto de países vecinos están evaluando en tiempo real la crisis para decir dónde hace falta llevar la asistencia en el momento en el que hace falta llevarla. Y vamos a seguir dando asistencia financiera también. Junto con nuestros aliados vamos a seguir poniendo presión a la economía del Kremlin de Putin y así le estaremos presionando a nivel mundial. Este es nuestro objetivo, que Putin pague el precio de esta agresión y a la vez reforzar a Ucrania tanto en el campo de batalla como en las negociaciones. Y vamos a hacer todo lo que podamos para seguir empujando hacia el fin de esta guerra innecesaria, que lo único que está haciendo es saciar el apetito de un autócrata contra el deseo de la humanidad de ser libres. Pero que no quepa ninguna duda, que no haya ni un ápice de duda. Estados Unidos está del lado de la libertad. Siempre hemos estado y siempre estaremos. Muchas gracias, que Dios les bendiga. Y voy ahora a firmar este proyecto de presupuesto para poder dar a Ucrania estos materiales.
Signing here is the delegation authority under Section 506A1 of the Foreign Assistance Act of 1961, translated into plain English, a total of $800 million in defense arms.
Mr. President, what will it take for you to send the Polish MiGs that President Zelenski is asking for?
No voy a comentar en eso, acerca de eso ahora mismo.
Mr. President, quickly, you did just say that Putin is going after maternity wards, hospitals. Are you ready to call him a war criminal? Cameras.